Titanic is a romantic historical drama that intertwines a fictional love story with the real-life maritime disaster of the RMS Titanic in 1912. The film begins in the present day with a treasure-hunting expedition led by Brock Lovett, who is searching the wreck of the Titanic for a valuable diamond known as the heart of the ocean. Instead of the gem, the team recovers a drawing of a young woman wearing the necklace. This discovery leads to an elderly woman named Rose Dawson Calvert, who claims to be the woman in the drawing. She is invited aboard the research ship and begins to recount her experience aboard the Titanic, shifting the story into a long flashback. In 1912, Rose DeWitt Bukater is a 17-year-old upper-class woman traveling on the Titanic with her wealthy fiancé, Cal Hockley, and her mother. Although her life appears privileged, she feels trapped by societal expectations in her engagement to Cal, who is controlling and emotionally distant. Rose is struggling with feelings of despair over the lack of freedom in her life. On the lower deck, Jack Dawson, a poor but talented and carefree artist, wins a third-class ticket to board the Titanic in a poker game. His optimistic personality and love for life contrast sharply with the rigid structure of upper-class society on the ship. Through a chance encounter, Jack and Rose meet when Rose contemplates jumping off the ship's stern. Jack intervenes, saving her life and sparking an unexpected connection between them. As they spend time together, Jack introduces Rose to a world beyond her social constraints. He sketches her and shows her how to enjoy life without fear of judgment. Their bond deepens into a passionate romance, despite the strong opposition from Rose's fiancé and her mother. Cal, discovering their relationship, frames Jack for theft and has him confined by the ship's crew. Meanwhile, the Titanic continues its voyage across the Atlantic, unaware of the looming danger. On the night of April 14, the ship strikes an iceberg. At first, the damage seems manageable, but it quickly becomes clear that the Titanic is doomed. Panic spreads as lifeboats are launched, but there are not enough for all passengers due to the ship's flawed safety design. Rose chooses to leave Cal and her privileged life behind to be with Jack. Together, they struggle to survive as the ship sinks into the freezing ocean. Jack is freed from his restraints, and he and Rose attempt to escape the flooding lower decks. Amid chaos, rising water, and collapsing structures, they reach the ship's stern as it splits apart and sinks. In the freezing Atlantic waters, Rose manages to climb onto a floating wooden panel, but Jack cannot join her due to lack of space. He ensures her survival by keeping her calm and making her promise to live a full life. Jack ultimately succumbs to hypothermia and dies in the water while Rose is rescued by a returning lifeboat. Back in the present, the elderly Rose finishes her story, revealing she has lived a long and fulfilling life, carrying Jack's memory with her. She then drops the heart of the ocean diamond into the sea, symbolically returning it to the place where so much of her past was lost.